Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another tactic from the always amazing 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪, and he is back with probably the most ridiculous 4-4-2 tactic that I have ever seen. With our elite tier tactic test, we use Manchester City because if it doesn't work with a team like City, it ain't gonna work with anybody else. They won almost everything. They lost the Champions League semi-final to Real Madrid on penalties, but it did win 37 out of 38 games in the Premier League and absolutely dominated everybody. We tested it with someone else in the Premier League as well. We give it to Crystal Palace. They finished second whilst also winning EFL Cup. And on your screen right now, you can see the test that we did in the Bundesliga with RB Leipzig. Yes, okay, they were runners-up in the DFL Super Cup, but they were also runners-up in the Champions League, losing that final in this simulation to Manchester City 4-3. They were Pokal winners as well, beating Wolfsburg in that final, and they absolutely obliterated the Bundesliga, winning 26 of their 34 games, 6 draws and just the 2 losses, with the plus 80 in terms of goal difference, guys. If I expand this table, 108 goals scored, only 28 goals conceded. This tactic is a absolute monster, and this is what it looks like in game. And then if I quick pick without restriction the best 11, you can kind of see how it looks with this RB Leipzig team in it. Openda did very well, 37 goals for him. We had 25 for Poulsen, 27 for Benjamin Sesko as well. He's staying at the club, which is really interesting. Dani Olmo, Xavi Simons doing really good things as well. But we're going to go through and break all of this instructions in roles and all of that. We're going to break it all down right now, but it wouldn't be possible without 𝘼𝙗𝙪. His links are down in that description. Please do go and show him some love. Starting off in goal, we have a sweeper keeper on support duty, guys. No additional instructions on him. Then moving into the 2 fullback positions, they have the same instruction set on both the right and the left back. They are both wing backs on attack, with sit narrower, tackle harder, and mark tighter on both of those. Then we have the 2 centre backs. They are both ball playing defenders, again with the same instruction set of dribble more, tackle harder, and mark tighter. Some of you guys are saying which ones are the instructions, the additional ones, Steve. They're the ones with the white cog and the red circle. You get to them via the edit menu right there, and you can see mark tighter, tackle harder, and dribble more on this centre back, for instance. Moving into the wide midfielders, they have the same instruction set as well, so I will start there. They are both wingers on attack, but they are in both the right and the left midfield positions, not the right and left wing positions. So yes, both wingers on attack. In the 2 midfield spots, we have on the right hand side a ball winning midfielder on support duty with mark tighter, and on the left hand side of the 2 we have a box to box midfielder on support duty. Then up front we have on the right hand side a pressing forward on attack with nothing additional on him. Then on the left hand side it's just an advance forward on attack duty with tackle harder. Now this is labelled as 𝘼𝙗𝙪's 4-4-2 juggernaut, which is definitely true, but looking at the tactical style, it's listed as a new 4-4-2. I'd recommend just going gegenpress, hitting the 4-4-2, and then following the rest of these instructions for the tactical style. It is of course an attacking mentality on this tactic, and in possession this is how we are set up. Fairly narrow in terms of that attacking width. We're trying to keep things relatively compact with this one, focusing play down the right and the left, of course trying to use those wingers. Slightly more direct passes. It's not quite Dyche and Sam Allardyce ball and Pulis. It's not that route one, but it is relatively direct football, a higher tempo, and we are running at the defence in terms of our dribbling style and low crosses into that final third. But I'm sure that would change and work a little bit different if you had several massive strikers up top. In transition, this is how we are set up to counter press when possession has been lost, counter when possession has been won, and look at the amount of bodies that fly forward in this one. Not only the 2 forwards, all 4 across the midfield and the 2 fullbacks. It's really nice to see. You really do get those overloads in those key positions. The goalkeeper is set to distribute quickly via the distribution type of roll it out, not to a specific area or player. Let the goalkeeper make the decision, but it's going to be quick sort of turnover with this one. And then out of possession, this is how we are set up. A high press with that line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, triggering that press much more often and preventing that short goalkeeper distribution. Guys, this is 𝘼𝙗𝙪's 4-4-2 juggernaut. It's an absolute monster. If you guys use it, let me know how you get on with it down in the comments. And if you want a set piece routine to pair with this, check out this video. It's 𝘼𝙗𝙪's tips to success on set pieces.